Throughout the years, family and friends help care for one another. But what happens when they can't be there?
Sweetheart.
When Sue and her daughter cannot be together, they rely on the kindness of a volunteer. Bev Haynes makes regular visits with residents.
Any issues that we want to talk about?
She is an ombudsman volunteer.
It's been an ongoing problem.
The state of Oregon provides long-term care residents with ombudsman volunteers. It's a free and confidential service.
I was just thinking,
Her title isn't always easy to pronounce.
I practiced saying that when the first time I read it in the newspaper years ago when
And it is a difficult word, and it's also a difficult word for the residents that live here.
Those great people up at the state,
But no matter how you say it, an ombudsman is that personal connection to empower residents.
There is an epidemic in the United States for those who live in long-term care. Abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse, families interceding, taking over, and spending the resources of the elderly. Those are the kinds of things that I look out for.
An ombudsman plays a critical role in helping residents find solution to problems or concerns impacting their lives.
The resident said to me, I was supposed to have medication the other day and I haven't had it for 2 days. And that can be a very serious issue. And so I go to administration and say, this person hasn't received their medication, what's happening here?
The volunteers also work with residents to make sure they're receiving good quality care while protecting their rights.
with the ombudsman, they know the rights, they know what needs to be done or can be done. And that's a blessing.
Unfortunately, there are not enough volunteers for all residents.
And having a recourse like an ombudsman is a great comfort.
Feeling a desire to give back is why Bev volunteers.
And my mother was both blind and deaf in her later years and was in a facility in Pennsylvania. And I was not able to be there.
She realizes how much an ombudsman may have helped her own mother. Today, Bev tries to bring comfort and relief to as many residents who need her.
I make sure that their rights are being met.
Other volunteers, like husband and wife team Doug and Carmel Chandler,
You get attached to people too.
say they feel like advocates for residents.
A lot of times they just think, well, that's the way it is, and they're kind of surprised that we can do something about it.
They began volunteering after caring for Doug's mother.
When we became ombudsman, we found out that there was a lot of things that we should have done before with my mom.
They're using that knowledge and experience to help others. The Ombudsman Volunteer Program is easy to get started.
It's very satisfying, and it's, like I say, you learn a lot on the way.
Attend a 5-day training, give 16 hours a month or about 5 hours a week with residents, and attend a monthly team meeting.
You're making a difference with the elderly, you just are. And you're absolutely needed in these facilities.
Becoming a certified Ombudsman volunteer
And you've been getting therapy all that time?
means you'll experience a deep sense of connection and gratitude from residents
See you soon. I'll see you next week. Okay.
and their families.
That what they're doing makes a difference.
And to know that they're safe and secure, and that I really do make a difference.
Bev wants others to volunteer so they too can experience the same sense of satisfaction, joy, and compassion she receives from giving back to others.